Tech and clips.
Yeah.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So Ringo Starr dropped this one 2 days ago. Song is titled Long Long Road official music video. Let's check it out.
Life's a long, long road that leads us somewhere. It's a heavy load when you're trying to get there. We all carry on through thick and thin. I look in
Ringo.
the mirror and wonder where I've been. How do we get there?
Beautiful car.
It seems so far away. Might be tomorrow. It won't be today. When lightning strikes, you will see the light. So get up, get out the door, get on your way. Sometimes life can turn around before you know it. Open your heart, open your mind, and let it flow in. You know things will always change. It's up to you to rearrange. Your life will never be the same. Don't be attacked by your thoughts.
How old is
Let them
Ringo
come
again?
in. Let them go. It was a night I was on my own. I was feeling pretty low. Now things have changed.
Yeah, double lows.
Since you came back to me. Without your love, I'm drowning in the deep blue sea. Sometimes life can turn around before you know it. Open your heart, open your mind, and let it flow in. You know things will always change. It's up to you to rearrange. Your life will never be the same. Life's a long, long road.
Wow. Okay, long, long road. Ringo Starr. Let's just go through this. All right, guys. So that was Ringo Starr with a long, long road. First time actually hearing the song, and I mean, going into this, you kind of know, what you are getting, with, Ringo Starr, and I mean that, in the best way possible. To me, this isn't, a song that's trying to, blow you away with huge, vocals or flashy production. Instead, long, long road, feels like, sitting down with someone, who's lived, a full life, and it's just, talking to you. And honestly, that's where the strength of this performance really, really lies. I mean, right from the start, the song settles into this laid back, a bit of, country influenced, groove. It's warm, it's simple, and, super easy to sit with. I mean, no pressure, no overproduction, just clean instrumentation and a vibe, that feels intentional. Ringo's voice, guys, to me, it's not about range or power. It's about character. There's a calmness in how he delivers, every single line, almost like he's reflecting, rather than performing. And I feel like that gives the song, a kind of, a quiet authenticity that's hard to actually fake. The music video, guys, the video really elevated everything, in my opinion. Instead of typical performance in the setup, you get this, I mean, journey style and sort of visual, with Ringo, moving through scenes, that feel symbolic, almost like snapshots of a life well lived. It doesn't hit you over the head, with meaning, but you can definitely feel it. I mean, it plays like a reflection, a personal timeline, a subtle goodbye, not goodbye, kind of message. And that emotional layer, adds weight, to what, could have just been a simple track. For the vocals and delivery, let's be real. I mean, if you are coming in expecting, powerhouse vocals, this isn't that, but what Ringo does bring to this song is honesty. He brings ease and a storyteller's tone. He doesn't oversing anything. He lets the song breathe, and that restraint actually works in his favor. I mean, it makes everything feel more believable. For the production and then the sound, I loved it. I mean, I love the fact that it leans heavily into country, Americana, sort of textures. We get soft guitars, a steady rhythm, a very organic, almost I mean, live band, sort of feel. Nothing felt forced. It felt clean. It felt understated, and definitely gives the message room to actually land. To me, this is one of those songs where the impact sneaks up on you. At first, he might feel too simple, but the more you actually listen, the more you actually sit with it, the more you realize it's supposed to be simple. It's about the journey, not the spectacle. So after listening to this song, and I mean, for my final verdict, I mean, this performance, this isn't about vocal acrobatics or viral moments. It's about presence. It's about perspective. It's honest, it's reflective. Definitely feels like it comes from a real place, and that alone makes it stand out in a world where a lot of music is trying to, I mean, it's trying way too hard. Definitely not a wild track, but I mean, a feel it later kind of song. I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, but yeah, Ringo is still at it, and that's just my thoughts about this particular song. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you want me to continue to be checking out more from Ringo Starr. I'll be so glad to do just that. If you tune in, if you're stuck with me to edit the video, you're loved and very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next music reaction. Take care, stay safe, peace out.